Hey! Welcome back to Persona 5. Fred, how you doing? First, bye! Patrick, what's happening? Oh yeah, happy Independence Day, folks. I kinda forgot that was happening tonight. People are probably gonna be busy with Independence Day festivities, but nonetheless, I am going to progress onward in some Persona 5-ery. So, I guess we're being investigated by the police. Ooh, oh yeah, is thirsty for info, so maybe I should supply delicious, delicious info to her. So let's do that. Crossroads. Well, I mean, you don't have to get hammered, but you can, like, you know, still celebrate. Do I want to hang out with her? Oh yeah!
Then take a seat.
Oh, I look forward to it. I'm gonna have a little drink myself of H2O. Oh yeah, it's more drunk than usual. I provided with info. Oh yeah, I might have something she will like. Will she take the camera yet already? No. Hey, Diamond Bar, what's happening? They got your ball and chain to work again today? I have to work tomorrow morning and I'm not happy about it. But this is like my 4th day shift in a year, so I'll suck it up. Oh yeah, it's the festival today.
The festival seems to be
a rousing success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous.
Great famous.
Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida.
So I'm probably not gonna go much further than, like,
On top of that, we gotta catch you as a guest.
3 hours tonight. I want to try to get to, like, the cutoff, and then end the video there.
Actually,
That way, if Atlas decides to Hand of God my channel, at least I have, you know, everything else up to it.
acting like normal students is going to be important. What do you normally do at a school festival?
Study.
Look around at the exhibits and...
Oh, you actually have today off. Very nice. Up here, it was absolutely scorching. It's the hottest day this year by a long shot.
Remember when we went to the beach before? Why not go about it like that?
And I'm hoping there's way more where that came from.
The school festival in name isn't supposed to be for fun.
Should be.
More importantly, it's possible that both your names have come up during the investigation.
But after I work these next 2 day shifts, I'll have 5 days off.
A number of the teachers had been questioned
Do whatever
before,
belligerency I
and
feel
even
so
you were
inclined to
interviewed the other
engage
day,
in.
too.
It'll mostly involve streaming and maybe going to the park. And maybe actually tidying my house a bit.
Members have been at this for a long time.
Or my apartment. Why'd I skip that?
Alright.
I'm in a hurry.
Now, let's
Had potato salad and chili dogs. That sounds like a grand old time. That sounds like some barbecue kind of... Well, maybe not the chili so much, but... That sounds kind of barbecue-y.
Oh,
Picnicky, I guess.
You seem to be having quite a lot of
I should go for a picnic.
You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I have a picnic blanket, but not like a stereotypical, like, flannel-looking one.
and eat at the refreshment stands.
I need a legit one.
Well, it'll be a nice change of pace. A lot of nasty stuff's continued lately. Shall we head off to the stands then?
Let's do it. Can't stand...
This is your first time at our school.
I have no idea if there's going to be a dungeon in the way.
Pretty good. From
Could be
what
a
I've
dungeon.
heard.
I know a great one.
Because Say said that
Follow
we
me.
tried to go into her brain, but that clearly didn't work. Ah, it was awesome. Good, good.
This is the place.
The palace place.
Made takoyaki? New customers! I'll show you all to your
Please
seats.
do.
So, it's your classes stand.
It's still a refreshment stand,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
refreshing. Alright.
It's like a deserted island here. Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here. We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes.
Don't act suspicious.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Yeah,
Welcome home.
Normal's kind of left town. Here we go with the boom booms. Well, you got all kinds of fireworks going on outside. For Canada Day, I could hear some fireworks. I didn't actually see any. But for 3 years in a row, I got to see Ottawa fireworks, which was quite the display.
May I take your order?
Take my order? What
Have you ever had, like, one brand of bottled water for a while, and then, like, something about it doesn't seem right, then you switch to another one, it just goes down more smoothly? That's what's happening with this right here. Like, I guess I need the mineral compilation that's in this water compared to other water. I don't get it.
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
Hey, Ninja! Boom, here comes the boom. It's that song. Hey, Kumai, hello. Happy Independence Day.
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the
I swear to God, Ninja, I'm gonna get that mug actually priced out. I remember at the most inopportune times.
Cod bro.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll
Catch the
take
squid
another
faster.
5 or 6 hours.
Totally fell asleep last night. That's what I figured happened.
Ain't this whole menu just
But I feel like
sham?
sleep like that just kind of takes over you is the best sleep. Because it's like, it must be pretty unconscious sleep.
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
I see that.
Oh, I can see that.
You're making a scene.
What else is new?
Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
Yeah, thanks so much, good sir. I don't mind the wait. Okay, take your time. All good things are worth the wait. Right on. That being said, I should at least try to price it out or whatever.
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
But yeah, I got my car back. I got it boosted last night, and it just stopped doing what it was doing. So I probably could have just boosted my car, like, last week sometime, and it would have been fine. They said, if it happens again, just bring it right back, we'll look at it. I'm like, sounds good.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Although I should try to walk more.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on
If I
top.
get my arse out of bed, I should walk to work tomorrow.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida
Like, why
being
waste the
treated
gas?
as a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
Yeah, eat your stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
Just finished rewatching it. Okay, to be up to speed. Right on.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's
I'm
popularity.
shooting to get to, like, the cutoff point tonight. Or when it's 12 my time. That's kind of, like, my hard limit tonight, because I work the next 2 mornings. And I don't want to be a total zombie for that.
All thanks to the Phantom.
So we'll see what happens. But it'll still be more Persona 5 tomorrow, don't you worry about
Akechi
that.
guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Maybe.
Or he may simply love large
possible.
gatherings.
Oh, true.
I'm
He
so
didn't
glad to
seem
hear
like
you got
minded
working
being
again.
pampered
Oh,
by
incoming.
media at all.
Thanks. Here's the hoping it doesn't do a 180 and act up on you again. Well, part of me kind of wants it to, just so I can get it fixed, rather than it just, periodically not working. Because it's one thing if it starts doing it again in the afternoon, because I'll just drive it down and be like, it's doing it, and then they can at least diagnose it and fix it. But if it happens at, like, 11 at night, that's a little more problematic.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
Hell no.
I'm of the same mind. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know...
Oh, it was you, Kumai. Alright, yeah. I was the one that mentioned the lady that puts cheese on coffee. I still haven't tried it, but... Speedy's losing his mind. I don't know what your problem is anymore, Speedy. I've taken care of all of your needs. I even bought you a brand new feather toy that's like right here. Maybe that's his problem, he wants to play. Here you go, buddy, play.
Thank you for the wait.
Oh yeah, that's his problem, he's lonely. Thank you for the wait.
Ooh, it's fresh made.
Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Although I should kind of try it.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
This is vodka in it.
Could there be jam in it
Vodka.
as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Vodka and...
Well, one of these
I don't
is
know, the
special.
mafia.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Not necessarily.
Dude.
Oh, like Russian roulette.
The Russian part means...
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one.
Hey, David, what's up?
All of them are misshapen.
Yeah, very true. Easier to get looked at in the daytime. Yeah, walking's always good, though. Try to keep up on that. Yeah, feather toys rule. Make the best distractions. Like, Speedy likes the feather toy, but in combination with, like, his scratching post thing, the two together, it just... He never gets bored of it. He'll be out there going, like... He's, like, working himself so hard. It's like, okay, buddy, it's time to breathe. Kinda want to try it. Let me know how it is if you do try. Hey, Jez, how you doing? What's going on, bearded one? About to grill some pork ribs. Definitely a great time of year to do it. Like, in my neck of the woods, it's hotter than hell. I can't imagine how hot it is in New Mexico. Ah, they never let you go, David? You're still at work? Just waiting for that to be done. Oh, hey, Guns McGee, how's it going? About to beat Shining Force 2. Oh, right on. All 30 characters. I never played Shining Force 2.
Aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go.
I should
for the
maybe try
special
one of them. I played a little bit of Shining in the Darkness. I liked what I played of it. I got lost in, like... Not the first part of the dungeon, but, like, the strength... Like, the Trial of Strength. I got kinda lost there. And then I haven't gone back to play it.
Wait, is she honestly going for
Go
it?
for it.
Do you want to go for
I
the
do,
red
that's
one?
probably the safe one. I'll take it.
Ooh, impressive
I got
as
my
always.
I got one of my ladies with me, I gotta show off.
Oh,
Although I'm
here.
confident it's not the spicy one. I gotta leave at like 4:30 this morning to return at 2 p.m. That's no fun. That's like... If you're especially tired, like, just enough time to go to sleep and have, like, an okay rest. I actually have to work tomorrow morning and the next morning. So I'm only gonna be on for, like, I don't know, 3 hours-ish. Or when I get to, like, the cutoff. Whichever comes first. If you ever play it around the half point, the attack stats and the enemies become ridiculous as hell.
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
Like, I like strategy games like that, but I die a lot in them.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
Got an eager beaver on her
People
hands.
ended up recognizing me. Everyone
Damn.
bombarded me with questions. That's because you were sloppy. I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any.
Oh, off tomorrow. Okay. Good stuff. I have to get some blood work done early. It could be worse, I guess.
I'm going to have one of these.
You don't take the red one, you bastard. It's mine.
The special one.
Let's just call this my performance fee.
Yeah, you asshat.
But
It's fine.
I hope it's turbo hot.
It's quite the...
Oh, did we just kill him?
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. This is
Oh, have you ever had something that's way too spicy for your tolerance? Oh, it's a rough go.
Oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay? Do you need
I was on jalapeno level, like being able to just tolerate jalapeno. Then I had a spoonful of habanero chili sauce, and I was like huffing and puffing for like a half hour. I could barely talk. I felt fantastic the next day, though.
I'm fine. I just love
I should have more spicy
stuff.
actually. Look at him just quivering.
Does he sound broken to you?
Let's just watch him quiver for a second. At least the game's generous enough to let you revive your troops. Yeah, because without it, I'd probably the game stupidly hard without breaking the game. Have you ever ate something and coughed? And your throat burns to high heaven? I don't think so. Not from, like, just from coughing. I do,
I'll see you,
it does make me think those times where something's about to go down the wrong tube, but you're at the last second, you're like, and it just comes right out. It's like, oh, that was a close one. Almost choked a bunch.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial
He
or
might.
something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue?
I'm sure he has an ulterior motive.
This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel.
Have you ever gotten Kool-Aid power in your eye? No, I haven't. That's a burn. I can imagine.
I'm gonna pull this off no matter what. That Akechi guy. When he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
What's that mean?
You're just imagining things.
Get it, Speedy. Get it. Get the toy. So I guess we got through all of it okay. Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you. Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms. I don't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki. I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all. What do you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more? Oh, gotta run. Alright, David. Have a good run. I will see you later. Why don't we go home and rest up? We have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all. I have to agree. What will his next move be?
Well then.
Tomorrow's the moment of truth. Akechi's panel. Does he have like a panel van? Like a wood panel van? I'm guessing I can't do anything. Let's not do that today. Fine, Morgana.
I'll
I'm just gonna write in my diary here. Won't let me do anything.
Nice.
Steve. Ciao. All of our support are going to the wayside. But good lord, it was a gorgeous day up in Canada. Eh? Someone told me it was up to like 30 some odd. I don't know if that's true, but my car was reading like 27, so maybe.
I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a
Celsius, not Fahrenheit.
Wouldn't you say?
It's like it was below freezing and you're still hot? How cold is it up in Canada?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the Notorious, and it'd be wonderful
I keep doing that.
hear more about your actual
Not
investigation
meaning to
process.
speed through. I won't.
How much do you think he knows?
All of it?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally
I don't see why that was so funny.
I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust? Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with
That
questions.
girl.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now. Does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down.
He's lying, right? But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth? What's he planning on saying? That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then. Who do you think the Phantom Thieves
Sure you want to know the answer to that?
Idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
Leave us on a cliffhanger like that.
Sorry, everyone, but we'll be
Quick, go into his heart.
We'll resume the panel.
You have 10 minutes to get into his heart.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
We will.
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's
No
all right?
reason.
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
Well, I only need 5, so...
What do you want to talk about? No.
That's gotta be shocked.
I have video footage too.
That's also shoved.
Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too. Yes. Wouldn't all of you know more about it than me? I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago.
Yep.
This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge. Dude, it's the nav.
Dude.
When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
No.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
I'll lie through my teeth.
No matter what you say, my belief won't change. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Yeah, the real culprit for real.
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides...
That's an awfully close picture.
He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
No, Speedy, not that.
President Okumura?
If you ever love to eat headphones, you're eating it over this feather thing. Kinda crazy.
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
I guess.
This cat. I swear, it just talked.
Nope, you're mistaken.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, or we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah.
As if the,
There's certainly no way anyone could figure out
as if
such
the
an
cat
anomaly.
let the cat out of the bag.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us
Well,
to
let's
strike
make a
a deal.
deal.
I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
Come on, Jaw.
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
I will turn you in.
And I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you. Along with that video I
That
mentioned.
photo, that deep fake
This ain't no
video
deal,
that
it's
you have.
blackmail.
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves,
Correct.
correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Yeah, good luck.
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they
Yep.
feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
Apparently.
You'll be found guilty if you're caught, and it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop.
I guess we're gonna have to kill you in the real world. Like, right now, there's like
That's
7
why
of
you want
us.
Our cooperation.
Plus Morgana.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
Demanding a lot.
I see. I thought I was making a lot of concessions myself. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply.
We're closer now.
All right. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel
Yes.
here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over
You
us!
know what that means.
Hey, they're going.
Eh? WTF?
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
Didn't have a whole lot of options there.
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thief.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
Oh, what?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume
Is he
that the
rifling
Phantom
through a
Thieves are
room?
behind it. If so, those occurrences back
Hey,
in the
movie,
spring
yeah.
can be attributed to them as
I
well.
don't
Moreover,
think this is Roblox.
I knew it. She... Oh, God.
Everything's going to hell in a handbasket now.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium.
I don't feel like partying anymore. Trying to think about what happened earlier. That's gotten me nowhere. So I could use a change of pace. How about it? Still in school. I wonder what we should do about the deal. Anyway, I want to go to the post-festival party together. I feel anxious being alone. Go to the post-festival party? I have to stay at school for work, but... well, not Haru. I feel like on's the correct answer. I'm gonna go hang out with my teacher. Well, if you insist, thanks. I'll be waiting at the gym.
Alright, that was a great performance by the dance club. Everybody give them another round of applause.
Their effort is being ignored, and yet they continue to give it their all. That's today's youth for you, I guess.
You're right.
That includes you, because you're still
I
young.
guess.
Anyway, about what Akechi-kun said earlier.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the student sharing special.
Made teacher hype. Yes, indeed.
Want to go someplace where we
Oh,
can
yeah.
be alone? There's something I want to talk to you
Oh,
about.
talk? Okay.
Enjoy the post-festival party. Just stop by the Students' Association room
Okay.
when you're done.
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then. How about
Me.
the good sir over there?
Unfortunately, that's me.
Well then, come on up.
I'll pass. I have a headache.
Now, you're not shy, are you? He's either a carefree spirit who does as he pleases, or an airhead who's oblivious
Why
to
can't
the
it be both?
situation. All right, now that the audience is warmed up, let's move on to our next participant.
What was that about? Hey, Dylan Walters, how's it going? Howdy.
That was quick.
Not quick with everything.
You know how Akechi-kun was talking about the true identity of the Phantom Thieves?
Yeah.
Well, let me know if you're in any trouble, okay? I'll be there to help you.
You're the ideal mate. Thanks.
It's the least I can do. No matter what's going on around you, I'll always be on your side. I know I always end up depending on you because you're so reliable. But depend on me sometimes.
I do. I got you to do my laundry every day for like a week. How about a massage?
No, we're at school, remember? It's not exactly a substitute, but
Are you
I can
giving me
give you
like a,
this.
I think it was a wake-up pill? A little bit of E. Sadeo Tayaki.
This is embarrassing.
This makes me happy.
That's a relief. Alright, I'm going back to work.
Hey, Stanley, what's happening?
Oh, and about what you just asked me to do? I'm pretty okay with it, as long as we're not at school. Get home safely.
I will, Kawakami. Here's a lot of my last, Hey, Dandelion, how you doing? Oh, Taiyaki being that little fish-shaped bread snack. Oh! Like the goldfish kind of thing? But Japanese version? Oh, hi. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly. Futaba, what are you doing here in front of the store? Yeah, go inside, you weirdo. I need to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go. Yeah, hot teacher. Oh yeah, dating the teacher.
Quite a commotion lately.
Okay, not quite. Think of it as an almost shortbread cracker. Oh, with filling inside. Usually sweet. Sounds good.
No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves.
I like sweet
Sorry
things.
State of the police. Destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well...
Sorry, I thought you told me that lactose wouldn't be tolerated.
If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
Uh-oh.
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it?
I do declare.
The leadership of this country is about to change.
Oh, it's red bean jam inside.
This case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an
I'd give it a
option.
try.
We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
That's a pretty broad umbrella of things that could happen.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
We're home. Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this.
Oh
this
shit.
is a calling card, right? I read about it online too.
You went into my room without my permission?
You don't pay any rent there, dear.
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing.
Game I'm playing.
Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Is it something that you can't explain?
Yeah.
Explain.
You're gonna pass out. Just tripping balls.
If this keeps up,
Trip
Futaba's...
balls. I'll explain everything.
You will,
Yup.
huh? I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Was a change of heart triggered in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of...
Specifically a pyramid.
I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
I don't know what that magazine is. It looks like it might be, like, kind of legit, but...
Seriously? Yeah. Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. Still.
When did you notice?
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere. Even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here day in and day out...
Hey, Douglas, what's up?
A thought crossed my mind.
Yeah, don't give him those crocodile tears. He's not buying it. No, not one bit. Oh, wait, he is.
I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these...
He might be lulling us into a false sense of security.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that she might soon die in an odd way. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you?
No.
You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school.
I'm a good boy.
The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba.
Forgot about the mob boss.
These scandals always seem to find their way around you. What do you have to say?
Nothing. Nothing.
So, can I assume that you admit to it? These people are called criminals by the general public. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true!
She wanted it.
I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? So, he's not connected with the Phantom Thieves, but is one himself?
It's still connected.
You're pulling my leg, aren't
Under
you?
the table, yes. This is no joke.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6
Approximately,
months.
yes.
And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
Did I stutter?
She was killed.
Sojiro was best at.
Remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. And the outcome of that...
Speaking of fishy, I forgot that I could fish.
Retirement here. Also, the reason I took custody of you was me trying to selfishly atone for what happened to Wakaba. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And in the end, I'm the one being consoled. I'm hopeless. And a laughingstock, aren't I?
I'm sorry.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though.
Morgana's in the bag the whole time. Like, let Morgana have air. She's probably struggling to breathe in there.
Just do as I say. If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Let's eat. I'm so hungry because I raised my voice.
Is that how it works? The louder you are, the hungrier you get?
At least we avoided the worst-case scenario of being reported arbitrarily. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
I'm tired.
Not surprised. What, he knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding! Oh, he dropped the fuck word. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if Mega was not okay. I had a feeling that Boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yeah, she was killed by the mental shutdown. The same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second, though. Didn't you say Boss had to run from it all? That means someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? Someone very powerful? Can you let your imagination run wild a bit? But it would make sense. Wait a sec, if you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? It's not impossible. It's getting too big for me to even think about. That's what she said. Can we really win this? We're gonna win no matter what. Guess the chief had an inkling after all. Futaba, you're just gonna stand here and stand there and sleep? That's strange.
Sorry.
It's late already. Sojiro still awake? It's kinda awkward. Go home or I'll worry. I'm gonna go home. Night. Call today and go to bed. Have you been doing Sojiro's social link out of curiosity? Not really. I can't even make curry. I just figured the items he supplied weren't really... were kind of the least of my concerns.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided
Japan's
to
most
anyone
wanted.
with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
if I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for
Well,
it.
I'm gonna pack my bags then. Yeah, only if we get caught.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
There was no choice.
That may have been true, but still. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, alright?
Alright. Believe in me.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
That's just, God damn it, I hate when they don't use enough wood in the grill. I have to burn more.
Perhaps we put
That seems like an easy thing to not have to... Like, for you to not have to worry about. So yeah, I totally understand why you hate that. Just add more.
The Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great!
I can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Catchy suggested they go to the school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen, man. Let's just dream a little. Yo, you see the news? I'd brace myself for this possibility. Actually having a wanted notice out for us feels kind of weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good, though. Let's talk more in person. I am a newcomer to the Persona series. This one's got me hooked into it pretty good, I'll tell you that much. And welcome to the chat.
And the reward's 30 million
It should
yen? What is this, a comic book?
Video game.
It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura.
Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, they were.
No, because of Yusuke and I. The Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Oh, word.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the fad around us.
Yeah.
So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
Well, you came along with it too.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed
Yeah, exactly.
to it in
It's a
the end.
unanimous thing.
And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father
Well,
was
you were
criminal.
right.
All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly. Haru. It
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
You baited us.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant
Right
to
on,
be
Douglas.
righteous
See you when you get
phantom
back.
thieves, but we lost
There
sight
it
of our
is.
original cause.
This breakdown sounds like the incident in Cantlin, where everyone turns on themselves. I'm not familiar with that incident.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Ryuji going for the Oscar.
We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse.
We're
for
kind of all
everyone.
in at this point.
Hey, what should we do?
Yeah, we haven't lost yet.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. That's the same as dumping our aesthetics.
Oh,
We
Dragon
only
Quest
care about
thing.
our
Yeah, yeah,
lives.
okay. Trying to remember which Dragon Quest that was.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this.
Because they beat them all except for 2 and 3.
Absolutely not like this.
It's been a while since I played most of them.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Yo.
Don't be yelling earlier. Being framed and all the added bounty. It all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry. I know how you feel. You do? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since the time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head.
And again,
Thought I could do it for anything if it was for justice. That'd be no different from the targets. Called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of the shitbags. I can't even joke about it. You can still change. Yeah, you're right. Oh, Dragon Quest Builders resolved it. Okay, mostly. Which I still haven't tried. Thanks, Mega. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. Bye. Got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yeah, we'll overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our peace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. Well, see you all tomorrow. We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow.
Okay.
How's my plant?
Oh.
More mega fertilizer.
Oh.
Get that kindness.
All right.
Oh.
I'll just add this.
Guess they can't do much anything else.
Hey. Nice.
Deleted by admin. Deleted by admin.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures. But their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. If this is a ship that's bound to a rotting dock and destined to sink, we might as well destroy it once. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. And someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politicians seem so unreliable.
Like that no good Torah.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Fine.
Quit
Yeah.
around.
Why don't you F off?
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you were at your wits' end
Just
as well.
about.
She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use the sentence to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true
Get over
identities.
yourself, other people know too.
However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
What's her palace gonna be?
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten!
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her
What's
senses.
your passing is the highest trade you'd want in a politician? No! Guy selling pencils from a cup in the corner is also passionate, but makes me drive faster.
If she's in her right
You
mind,
know.
she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
That Hitler guy was pretty passionate too.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up. And
Not
an innocent
good.
civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
As much as I hate
I mean,
referencing him, it just seemed
I guess I can understand how
fitting.
you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
Serious question. Who did they, like... You know how everyone defaults to, like... You're like Hitler kind of thing. Before World War II, Who did they compare everyone to? Were they like, this guy is so like Napoleon Bonaparte. You're just like Napoleon.
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation,
It just doesn't have the same ring to it, you know?
will aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
That Alexander the Great.
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. It will become a warning to not mess with us.
Us?
They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption.
Yeah.
All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity.
Hey, kaboom and stuff. What's going on? Yeah, everyone badmouthed Napoleon. Yeah. Stalin was actually, like, I think he actually killed more people.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So.
Yeah, he was.
I don't.
Damn it.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek
Greater justice.
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude. You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
You think?
I can't really explain it.
Oh yeah, Genghis Khan. Yeah, he did have a bad reputation. American... Hey, Ted. American... Lost Revolution, George Washington only crossed the Delaware. Sell out to the Brits and bankers. Oh, apparently your package is still in transit and should arrive June 29th. So I think it may be lost. I'm sure I'll get it eventually. I'll send you a message on Discord when I do.
But I guess it's how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
We don't have a choice.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried.
You broke your nose. Jesus, Ted.
This mission
that
can't
sucks.
succeed without your
That sucks
cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan. I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves
Jealous of your sister?
because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping it'd never come to pass, though.
Like, alright, I'll Discord you the tracking number as well. Okay, sounds good, Kaboom. Night all. Don't forget to feed me. Yes, some delicious, delicious likes. Yeah, have a good night, Kaboom. Thanks for popping in. And I'll keep my eyes peeled for the package.
I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Somewhere knows too. Got sharp pains at the top.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
Okay.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this? Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
No.
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
What are you up to, Makoto?
Isn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
Yeah, this is about her sister.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
Oh, sharp points on the top, near the eye. Went into the 20th, so I don't know.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice?
Mm-hmm.
And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time.
Maybe someone went into
Akechi
his
couldn't keep
palace.
quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If this is all true, I'm appalled as the commander of this operation. I alone was kept in the dark. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
That's right.
That does make sense, more or less. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering
But I
a
have,
change
like,
of heart wouldn't guarantee anything.
Not that close. I have like some pointy stuff here on my nose. But...
Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
What are you talking about?
Perhaps I'm overthinking things. Hey! You need
Sorry,
to keep
I'm still on like peyote or whatever.
It seems you're completely worn out. But the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
Justice wins in the end.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Ooh.
All right.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe
Oh,
your
come
story
on.
yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my
Okay,
palace
so
and
we
your
went in
arrest?
her palace.
Tell me everything.
Okay. 90% or higher? Washington spent most of his life as a trader, living in England. That's probably why he
What's this
wanted to
favor you
leave.
need? It's late already.
We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
A girl shouldn't say
I
things like
don't
that.
need to know about it, but
You tell her too.
what else can you dig up?
Well, like her history with men.
You're Phantom Thieves! Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow!
Oh, kitty, kitty.
Same as always.
Let me finish first! There's something else we want you to look into.
Eh? Is that my peyote kicking in again? The hell was that about? Rhetorical question. Where are we meeting today? Alright, we were never told where to meet up. At the courthouse. Where's that? Hint, the government office district. Kazumi Gaseki? Indeed. Oh, I've never heard of that place. Oh, I've heard of that place, never been there though. Me neither. It's not usually somewhere normal people usually go. Whoa, just looking at the map is impressive. Police Department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office, and Public Security. The Diet Building is right near there, too. For real? What kind of scary place are we going to? We won't get caught. Right? According to Akechi-kun, our identities haven't been discovered yet. So are we just gonna plunge headfirst into enemy territory? Has anyone contacted Akechi? We're gonna meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into a lion's den. I don't think I'm getting through no palace tonight.
You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it.
Damn it, my earplugs.
Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
For real?
For real? I don't know.
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Oh.
But this should be a substantially forced operation. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky!
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
Shut-in?
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
There's a term for that. Not necessarily a shut-in in Japan, but one that just kind of... Well, yeah, but they'll even die, and no one really knows.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh. I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
Our positions are somewhat different. Akechi will be joining us for the time being. Okay. Seriously? Allow you to pass your turn over to other baton pass users. Oh, what? He actually joins our party? Can't secure status elements inflicted upon party members.
Alright.
Huh. I didn't expect that at all.
You've got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I
I'm
believe.
gonna test the theory of mine by triggering a game over. Oh, by deadline? See if it explains why the game ends when the protagonist died during play. Oh, go for it. Bet she's a fun party member's all-out attack screen is so extra. Huh.
Then shall we get started?
So.
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts?
I hope so.
Conditions have not been met.
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
Conditions have not been
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Or are we just gonna be in like a big ass like courthouse? It's just gonna be a courthouse in your
Gambling then.
How about a racetrack for horses?
Oh yeah, because they catch
Other
us in
than
a.
that, there's pachinko, but does that count as
They
gambling?
do count. Start the game in like a casino.
We played cards during the school trip.
Conditions have not been met.
What else is there? It must be a casino.
Candidate found.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
You should know your sister.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
Let's prod around in here a bit then, I guess. I mean, you're talking my language.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here? We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Sai's looking to win big in the courthouse.
Let's go. Right.
Sai-san's palace is my most fave. Look at that off in the distance. Well, I like me some casinos. Talk about some video game gambler.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes. I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next
Makes
to each
sense.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Let's see if we can get lucky.
other. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat
You can
form.
meow. You can be
Police
cute.
station's also part of her work area, though. Whenever arrests are made for her cases, I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name, too.
Butch Patterson.
Code name?
Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Dick.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru? Oh, it's nothing.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
I mean, I guess.
Karasu.
He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one. Why not go with Crow instead?
All right.
You're
From
Crow,
here
whether
on
you
out,
like it or not.
You're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse.
Let's try our luck.
Now then.
Business as usual. First off, we need to find infiltration route.
I can feel it.
Let's look. Let's see. Be this way. Oh yeah, I can't run yet. No treasures down here, alright.
Okay.
Oh, look at you.
Oh?
So this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct? Dude, you're planning on stealing stuff in that get-up? He doesn't really have a choice. Just means that he thinks a rebel looks like. No, this is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice. With an anteater nose. I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking. That aside, the people here look completely normal. Well, we're in a flashy casino, there's no doubt this is a palace. Alright, Crow doesn't know much about cognitive beings, does he? Ah yes, in addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions. That probably didn't make much sense because of all the fancy terms he was using, huh? In essence, since these ones look like real people, Syson's view of the others is surprisingly undistorted. But, considering what I see before me, it's difficult to believe it is not actually a real casino. Not all casinos are normal, though. In Futaba no Kumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful. Particularly of those in positions of power. Is this what you have to go through every time? That's right. This is a first for me. Somewhat normal. Oh, tried the new Budweiser? Not that great. Well, that's too bad. Hear that? Have a special comb for your beard? Do you replace it often like a toothbrush? No, I just use the same comb. Doesn't really need replacing. Yeah, he's the mosquito from South Park. He's totally the mosquito. Good eye. So don't slow us down. I will not allow that to happen. Okay, it's time we head inside. Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality. Of course, we'll need to be secure an infiltration route before we send a calling card, as always. So the calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step? Will you please stop interrupting? My apologies. Well then, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's get a Keshi all up in here. I was totally not expecting him to join our party. Well then, let us begin by securing our route. Can I give you, like, stuff? Gambler shirt. A shirt that rolls dice against the... I should probably give that to me. Ooh, luck 5. I kind of want you to have agility, though. Although I kind of want to have the luck one for... I don't know if that matters with gambling. I love how the gambling shirt isn't the one that raises luck by 5. Anyways, there you go, Ryuji. Thought I got like another bra, but I guess not. Well, you can wear this unyielding, well, unyielding vest. Okay, let's get to catch you some screen time then. This looks familiar.
I have something. I can feel it.
There's like more we can jump to. That treasure. I want it. this? Oh, it's like a hidey hole. I want to check the door first, then, if there's a hidey hole. I want some Guinness, but no. I won't open. Okay. I thought it might. Treasure.
See it.
Let's go through the hidey hole.
See it.
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves. Huh? She can see us? You're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down, I'll tell you where it is. Yeah, I want to get a good look at you in that outfit. What? We're not going to fall for a trick like that. It's not a lie, I only wish to do this fair and square. You're not going to run, are you? You should do as she said, there's no point in hiding any longer.
I can
Run away! Okay. I won't flounder then. So you've come. So you're like a goth chick on the inside? Okay. I didn't expect that is all. The treasure is located on the manager floor, at the highest point of the building. Why are you telling us this? As I said before, I wish to go about this in the fairest possible manner. First, I ask you come up to my location. We'll continue this there. Uh-huh. Hey, secret drone, what's up? This song's pretty catchy, it is. Seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Yeah, catch tunes. Yeah, here we go. This feels appropriate for a casino. May I gamble?
I have something,
Oh,
Joker.
gifts. Feng Shui charm. What the hell does that do? Luck +3. Can I actually go through this door? It looks like it.
Joker.
Well, I mean, I could, but
I can feel it.
The game doesn't want me to, so I'm gonna have one of those. Whatever I just took. Find out what's wrong with your ride? Well, no. I took it to the shop, and I got it boosted, then the car wouldn't do the thing it was doing anymore. So I took it there, and they're like, yeah, we don't know what was happening, but if it happens again, just bring it right back and we'll look at it. But they didn't charge me or anything to look at it, so I can't complain. It's just annoying, because I probably could have just charged my car up. I could have just boosted it like 5 days ago, and it probably would have been fine, but I figured it was just going to keep doing it. I find it even stranger that it stopped doing it because like the last time it happened, it didn't stop. This time it did, though. Members card? Perhaps it bears a relation to a players club of sorts? Can't handle your technical speak, just give me it straight.
Do you have a moment?
Casinos typically have a membership system called a players club. Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player. Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar here.
What?
That'll make this shit simple. Come on, let's join this player thingy. I would agree with you, so... Hey, Norian, how you doing? And Dart Mata, what's going on? Yeah, that always happens when bringing your car in. It fixes itself. I was kind of annoyed, but at the same time, it's like, well... good, I guess. It's more that... like, it's one thing if it does it again in the afternoon. That's no problem, I can just drive it right down. But if it happens after I work an evening, then the battery's just gonna die, and then I'm gonna have to boost it. I should just unhook the battery, but... anyways. As I expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
I see.
You must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to her. Here it comes. No need to worry, I'll handle this. I need to prove my worth to you, after all. I have high expectations. Promise to surpass even such lofty hopes as those. Alright, the mosquito. I hope he has a move where he, like, pecks at them.
Well then, let us begin. Don't worry, you can leave this one to me.
Take them down, Robin
Where's
Hood.
your mask? Robin Hood? Okay. Yeah, what kind of stuff do you do? You do almighty damage. Okay. Medium bless. Medium chance to kill. I want to see this in action.
Now, Robin.
Jesus. Divine intervention is right.
You got
Yeah, you're not so bad. And I'm capable of much more. Now then, let us deal with these shadows quickly. Wait, doesn't it sound like we're gonna get ambushed based on what we heard earlier? I agree, I'd like to deal with them as quick as we can. Hey, Kali Takumi, how you doing today? Ah, darn, you didn't have to work today, so went and saw a movie. What movie did you see? Probably the battery, or even your terminals. I don't know if the battery's the problem. They, when I got it boosted, someone, like the guy that boosted it, because I have CAA, which is like AAA, but Canadian, and they tested the battery, and it seemed fine to them. I'm thinking it might be a fuse of some sort. Because I seem to recall the last time it happened, it was a fairly inexpensive fix. Now that we have an infiltration route, I suggest we return for now and prepare. Although maybe it's some weird battery glitch, I don't know. Very well. I trust your experience and judgment. Let's do that. They've had both spellings of judgment in this game. What? Why did we leave? Okay. I should have read that. Like, was bad wiring connection? That's very well possible. Today was truly one surprise after another. I hope we continue to thrive in our work together. Agreed. We'll need to explain the steps we take, though. That is unnecessary. First we secure an infiltration route, then we send the calling card, correct? In doing so, the core of the ruler's distorted desires will manifest into a physical form. By taking that core, the change of heart will be triggered. I deduced the steps would be something along those lines. A+. Ain't as easy as it sounds. Don't underestimate this shit. And I'm not underestimating anything, I assure you. By the way, Nijima-san's shadow seemed really confident. The thought crossed my mind to play Independence Day for the PS1 today, but I don't have it and I didn't feel like looking for it. Yeah, and I don't think it's that good anyways. Yes, there's no knowing what may await. Let's continue cautiously. Very well. You let me know when you enter the palace, yes? Of course. Perfect. I'll be available at any time you need me. It's enough for now. Let's prepare well for the coming task. Ah yes, my apologies for somewhat derailing this conversation. We'll be counting on you, Akashi. Failure is not an option here. Yes, I'll do my best to live up to all your expectations. Crucial moment's finally here. Give it all you got. Yeah, happy 4th of July.
Okay.
Things are really sour. There's even a bounty on you guys. But I seriously believe the Phantom Thieves are innocent. By the way, I changed up the survey question. It's already up in flames, though. It's a problem for me, too, if people don't think the Phantom Thieves are heroes. Just try and clear the stigma on your name as soon as you can, okay? I'm counting on you. So people are turning on us even in this survey. Our popularity is really at an all-time low. So the metaverse probably wouldn't be
Hey!
A thing we could really do right now. Be all closed up and stuff. I should have went down earlier. I really should have saw that coming. Something like us losing all our popularity. I'm sure it will go back up. Maybe it won't, but I'm sure it will. What's the new question? The Phantom Thief's innocent. Just keeps sinking down. What? It was fun if you play as the alien ship. Now, I never did that. The time has finally come. No matter what happens, we have to change your heart. Right. I'll be counting on you. We may all have our own unique way of doing things. We should just proceed forward as usual. Leave it to me. Don't worry, Mega, I trust you. That's why I ask you lend me your help.
Hey!
Mission start.
Okay.
Let's make sure this plan's a success. The plan for changing Sai Najima's heart has begun. Try to steal your target's heart by the deadline. Mission start! So who's ring-a-dinging me? Carl and you. First, let's have some juice, even though... I probably don't need it. I want to keep the rotation going.
Hi!
I should also go back to a Wise model gun shop. Then I'm gonna try this. Wait. Who'd I give the... I don't know if this actually has anything to do with, like, scratch tickets. I feel like it should. Let's try it. Worst case scenario, it's still a miss. What about the Antifa? I meant to... No, yeah, I'm going the right way. Let's get another scratch ticket.
Hi! Yeah! Well then.
The left one.
Oh man.
The right one.
Oh man. Okay.
Well, it didn't seem to have a tangible difference. But what about this? 5,000. I'll take it. I totally want another ticket. Let's put those other things back on. I'd rather him have agility. Now let's go back to the airsoft shop, buy some goods. I want to shop.
Yo.
Sell.
Okay. I guess that's fine.
I have a surplus of...
Alright.
Some weapons. Like these.
That's a
I don't even need 5 of those, but I'll...
Take your time and look around.
I'll keep one.
You should be grateful.
I want those. Although I'm probably never going to use the vast majority of these.
Okay. Alright, which one?
We got a machete. Well, that makes me fasting.
Be sure to choose carefully. Just don't go using it for anything dangerous. I don't want to get caught up.
Yeah, I want agility. Even though I
change your mind.
20 attack, low.
But choose. How's that?
Excuse me. What kind of crap can you do?
That's good.
No.
All right, which one? Don't break it, okay? Sounds good.
I like having the shock, but
that's what you like it?
I meant to equip it. Protector.
All right, which one?
Luck 5, resist rage. Let's resist rage.
How's that?
Yeah. That's all I'll get for now. I can't afford much more anyways.
Come again.
What did I forget to equip? Morgana's weapon? Yeah. Well, here's a ring-a-ding. Oh yeah, Lard. Maybe I should hook up with him. Koda, Yusuke, yeah, that's Let's also play the crane game, because I might be able to get a different toy. Prize right now is Big Bang Burger Kun. Let's give this a shot. It's a very, very warm day. Come on, do the crane game. Get it. Get it with the crane. Aw. Give it another shot. Come on, get the Big Bang Burger. Come on, Big Bang Burger. Oh yeah! Master of the crane game. We did it. How about this crane game? Can't play that one. Let's train. Study. Yeah, it's hot. Another reason why I went to a movie today. Oh, yeah. Movie theater had really good air conditioning. Yeah, it was crazy hot. Like, this is the hottest day of the year for me, hands down. Oh, so many people. There's tons of foreigners here, too. It's like a festival. Do you think it's like this every day? What are we gonna do here? I'm not interested in temples. Let's walk around and eat. Oh, really? I thought we were going to the temple. Oh, I smell something good. Figured it out, right? I haven't been able to eat lunch at school lately, which sucks. You're really nice, Harv, son. Thanks for bringing me here. What should we eat first? Ningyo Yaki? Dango? Let's see who can eat the most. I probably can. Bye-bye. I have a dog in my lap. It doesn't like loud noises. Having a lap animal on a hot day would be a rough go. Glad you made it home. Yo, Keshi, what is it? You got any idea who the true culprit might be? Oh yeah, you said you saw a masked guy, right? I wanted to ask about that too. Did you really see him? That masked guy is going to be the true culprit, right? The so-called true culprit is acting alone, and there can be no mistake about it. I see. Next question is, who is that masked man? Unfortunately, I do not know that much. Ah, you're useless. That is quite harsh. Aw, you're making me blush. Why? That wasn't a compliment. Yeah. At this point, I have yet to even grasp any clues. Excuse me, but once this is dealt with, I will surely capture him. I promise you that. We're counting on you. Perfect. Leave it to me. It may sound somewhat odd for me to say this, but I am an exceptional detective. I assure you I'll catch this culprit. Look forward to it. He doesn't have any clues, but he's confident enough to say he can definitely catch the guy. No wonder he's a star detective. Even the way he talks about these things is different from us. Who wants to hang? You three. Yoshida, we can up. I think I might Yoshida up then. And I can't do anything with the home shopping network, it just... when it feels like it, it does. Speech. Head over immediately. But yeah, here I have air conditioning, which is great. You kinda miss the summer though with air conditioning. But I also hate being just humid and sticky and droopy.
Old man Kuromoto will likely be forced to retire from the political world. The police can't do anything because it was 20 years ago. But he has a moral obligation. I hear his grandson Benzo resigned from the party as well. It could be due to Matsushida's influence, or perhaps it's just the party's way of atoning. Now it's all up to me and my abilities.
When's your speech gonna start, Tyranosuke? We
Tyranosuke.
can't wait.
To think that people would be excited to hear me speak. The article mentioned I didn't want the real culprit to be named, even though I knew who it was. Apparently, people admire me for having quietly accepted a false charge for 20 years. I didn't intend for any of this to happen, though.
You're gonna be popular.
I believe the most important thing is for the voters to know who I really am.
I'm so bad at predicting what he likes. I think I've gotten like a 2-note
But I can
tops.
put that all behind me after the election. Oh,
I guess it doesn't really matter for him so much, but still.
Today will be the last day I'll request help from you. A member of the Phantom.
What?
I don't intend to meddle. Everything I've told you has been based on assumptions. But if you're still
Yeah, are we
willing
about to
to
max
listen,
him out? We
then
might
I
be.
think you should focus on your work. Because the
Well,
time
especially
is
since he
now.
called me out on Phantom
I
Thievery.
can't think of anything else to teach you. You are now an expert on giving speeches.
Now what? What can I do now?
I taught you all I know about the art of public speaking, in return for you supporting a guy like me. And over time, you became someone who shared my beliefs. Thanks to you, I was able to overcome my crisis these last few months. I will strive for the royal road of politics, thinking of you as you walk down
BRB
your own
again.
path.
Alright, Douglas. Speech resonates very much with me. I really enjoyed his social link.
But if you ever find yourself in harm's way on your journey,
Oh, you're gonna be
I
a
will
summon
yet
spell?
help you.
I doubt it.
We'll be comrades who reform the world.
Oh yeah.
Together.
Strong bond.
I am thou.
Yeah, I got another
Thou
one
art
maxed up.
I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy
I will
bond
let
shall
the-
become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke
Ooh.
of thy heart.
My heart yoke.
Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the sun.
You break my yoke,
granting
does it
thee
mean I'm woke?
Infinite power.
What do I get? What do I get? Allows you to form contracts. Oh, with higher level shadows. That's pretty handy.
Alright.
I can use Ashura. Most powerful persona of the Sun Arcana. I should probably do some of those.
I'm sure you will accomplish everything.
Like I
you
have
set out to
the
do.
generator.
Thank you for everything. Alright, it's time to begin.
Yoshida's speech is about to start.
I cut my date short so I could watch this, you know?
Does anyone out there have something they aspire
Still sounds like he has a megaphone.
I met a certain young man.
Who would that be?
Through a method that differs from mine, he was trying to reform the world. As you know, that is a very large mountain to cross. Unfortunately, I am unable to travel the same path as him. However, I will not say goodbye, because we will surely meet at the peak. He is desperately doing what he aspires to do. So I encourage you all, please find what it is that you aspire to do.
I like to think I found it.
And I will support you, because that is what I aspire to do.
Way to go, Tyrannusque!
I believe in you!
Yeah, more charm that I have maxed in. But still, just keep piling on that charm in case you lose the charm somehow. Morning.
Good morning.
My sister is serious. Her determination to win this fight is reflected in that casino. She won't be easy to beat, I know that better than anyone. I want to understand her situation as soon as possible. Let's go to the palace today. Calm down. Sorry, I bet I am getting a bit too high-strung. But I can't bear seeing my sister like this. We'll stop her no matter what. If you're going by any chance, let me know. I'll make sure I'm ready at a moment's notice. Hey, Reunit, how you doing? Well, you're in, Say's, casino palace for a bit.
Now everyone.
Let's begin class. Do you understand what we went over last time? Thanks, Kawakami.
Well...
I am going to read. I earned this ability so long ago, and it's only, like, been happening semi-regularly, like, way past when I learned it. What in tarnation do I even want to do? Read. Let's read. Well, I don't need knowledge now, so I may as well just leave that half read. Charm. I need guts. Do I actually not have a book? Well, I mean, this is Gutsy book. Gutsy book it is. Art without hesitance is the essence of Bushido. Learn about the spirit of the samurai seems useful, but this book looks different. Oh, I didn't realize how long you've been reading. So, how far did you get? Not far. Seems like you still have some pages left. We should continue some other time. Ah, teacher's back. Honestly, that was all about nothing in the end. Let's resume the lesson. Yep. That was close. Kawakami helped us get a good chunk of free time, though. I'm gonna save it. I'm actually gonna end it. So I work tomorrow morning, and I'm tired as it is. Sorry, Ray, I know you just showed up. I gotta try to wind down, get to sleep for my morning shift. I haven't really worked a lot of mornings. I kinda thought I was gonna get more done today, but for some reason I wasn't thinking there was gonna be a palace. So I don't know, maybe I'll just try to do the bulk of the palace tomorrow, and see what happens. Yeah, sorry folks that it's a short one. Tomorrow will probably be, 2-3 hours as well. But then I'll have like 5 days off, and then I can just really start hammering through some more Persona 5. So thanks all for joining tonight. I will try to catch you tomorrow. I'll try to be on around the same time, 8 PM Eastern Standard, to get a bit more done. And if I'm feeling a little more spry tomorrow, I might push a little harder. Now I'm going to have a nap. that nap you have when you sleep for the night. So take care, and don't forget the lard, and I'll see you guys later. Let me double check that I saved, because I never ever remember. Yeah, it's Halloween and everything. I guess they don't really celebrate Halloween. That's too bad. I do find it a little funny how I'm on every day, but if I don't stream like 4 hours, I feel like I didn't do enough. But, you know, sleep's a good thing. So, later.